everyone, Daisy here with a fun new series that I am participating in. This is the Off the Board Pinterest inspiration YouTube hop, and there is a whole lot of ladies that are joining in on this, and it was created by Crystal, who is Pineapple Papers. And so we each are picking a layout off of our Pinterest board and using it. And there, as of right now, there are no themes. We're just supposed to pick one of them and go from there. So I chose a layout that I showed at the beginning of this. It was done for Bramble Fox, and I forgot which design team member designed it. But I have so many pictures of my kids on carousels because we always go on the carousel whenever we go to amusement park, and so I decided to use this one. I hand drew out, I was kind of showing you while I was kind of doing the introduction there, I hand drew out a carousel top and bottom, and then I cut out the pieces, and I kind of dug into my stash a little bit, and I am trying to use up some of the things I've been hoarding, and I have a couple of papers of this Crepe Paper Cute Girl that I have been, holding on to for dear life. And so I chose to use those papers. Some of my video did get lost, and so that's why you didn't get to see me kind of putting together this canopy. But I glued them together, and then I outlined them with a black pen. And then you just saw me attaching a little bit of trim there, just for some added decoration. And I did to the base as well some little pom-pom trim. The base is also a paper from the Crepe Paper Cute Girl, and I just cut a strip of it, and then I also outlined it with black pen to give it a little bit more interest and definition. So it was supposed to be 4 photos, but something happened when I printed them out and it cut a couple of them in half. So it ends up being 3 photos because I am able to salvage like a smaller photo, this one right here. It still shows her face and everything, so I was able to use it. And I'm not really sure what I did there, but I'm sure I screwed something up when I was printing. I started using a new app that connects to my printer, and I apparently didn't look at the settings close enough. But anyhow, so I have these 3 photos, and they fit perfectly in this little carousel. And it's just of my daughter Evie, and we were at, I think we were at Bay Beach, which is a kind of a low price family amusement park that is in Green Bay. And it was really, really hot. It never fails. Every time we go, it's really, really hot. And so we wanted to go on the carousel because there was shade. So we actually went a few times, and Evie had so much fun, which is where I got the title from. You saw me just put it on there, and I just titled it So Much Fun. I used those stickers. I believe they're from the Sparkle City collection. They're the holographic, and then the fun is the blue with the holographic line in the center. If you want to know the titles of them, just let me know and I can look that up for you. Now I'm digging through my Pretty Little Studio collection here, and I have a bunch of different packs of die cuts and everything, and I just put them all in this one iris container. And so I'm just pulling out a few hearts and a couple of stars because I thought they would go really well with this collection. The colors match surprisingly well, and I just really like those black stars a lot. If you haven't noticed lately, I have been like totally obsessing over Pretty Little Studio. I just bought a whole bunch of new die cut packs, and they're so pretty. I just want to use them up. So that's kind of been my like designer of choice lately. So I'm going to put a big sun up there. It's a watercolor sun, which is why it's a little bit hard to see between that and the lights, it's just a little hard to see. So I'm going to put a sun up there, and I also did make 2 clusters of balloons, and I glued them to some of the It's Crochet thread, and it's got some silver kind of woven into it, and they're just kind of drying right now. So I'm going to use my cordless glue gun, which I am loving, to just glue these down. And I didn't think this through very well. I should have adhered the balloons down and then did the bottom, but I did the bottom first. So I'm going to kind of wrap some of the thread up so that it's not like all hanging down funny. And I'm just layering the balloons. I did add a couple of white dots with my white gel pen just to the balloons, just to make them look like the little shine spots, but I don't think you can really see them here. You might be able to see them better in the close-up. I outlined around the outside with a black pen, and then I'm also going to come in with some gray acrylic paint splatters, and I really like the way that looks too. It doesn't look quite as stark as the black does. It just gives it a little bit of added something. So like I said, this is a YouTube hop, so you definitely want to check out the list down below and hop on to the next person. We did include links to everyone's channel. We didn't do specific videos, but they all should be going up today, so you should be able to check them all out. And, you know, give everybody a thumbs up and comment if you have time, because we all really appreciate that kind of support. So yeah, this is pretty much what my layout's going to look like. I really enjoyed doing this one a lot, and I hope you enjoy it too. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you again next time. Bye!